Alright, when we're having a look at definite integrals, we have what we call limits of integration. So you're going to see numbers on each end of your integral sign, and it's from your lower limit to the upper limit. It defines the area that you're trying to find. Because we're subtracting one value from another value in terms of our functions, our plus c's will cancel out. And so when you are doing definite integrals, you will not be putting a plus c. Okay. Our rules of integration remain the same. So we begin off by integrating the function. So we'll have 3x cubed over 3 plus 4x squared over 2 take x. And we put a block at the end and we put our limits of integration in. All right. Let's just tidy this up before we actually substitute in, because our 3's can cancel and our 4 and 2 can cancel. So we've got x cubed plus 2x squared take x, and that's still from 0 to 3. You keep on writing the 0 to 3 until you have actually substituted it in. We're now ready to substitute in, and we always write whatever number is at the top of our limits. We substitute first, and then we substitute our bottom limit in. Okay, so we're going to have 3 cubed plus 2 times 3 squared take 3. Substituted 3 into every single term in my expression, and I'm putting brackets all the way around because often the negatives are going to mess with you. Okay, so 0 cubed plus 2 times 0 squared take 0. In this case, the whole expression is equal to 0, but very often it isn't. All right, so now we have 27 plus 18 take 3 take 0, and when we work that through we get a value of 42. Alright, let's have a look at the next one. The next one, before we integrate, we need to take the function up. So we're going to rewrite that as integral from -1 to 2 of 4 times 2x plus 1 to the -3 dx. Now remember, you've got a function inside your bracket that is linear, so you mustn't forget to, when you're integrating, to divide by the derivative of that. So we have 4 times 2x plus 1 to the -2 divided by -2. And we want to multiply that. Let's do it in blue. Here is our function inside our brackets, and we're multiplying by the derivative of that. Okay, and we must put our limits of integration in. Alright, we can rewrite that and simplify it because our 4's will cancel, and so what we have is -1 over 2x plus 1 squared between -1 and 2. Now we're ready to substitute in, so I have -1 over 2 times 2 plus 1 squared minus -1 over 2 times -1 plus 1 squared. And that gives me -1 over 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5 squared, 25. Take -1 over -2 plus 1 is -1 squared is +1, so it's -1. And we then get -1 over 25 plus, I suppose we can rewrite that as 25 over 25, and so we have 24 over 25.